Hey guys, Nuju Metru here, bringing you BZPower's review of LEGO Set 70804 Ice Cream Machine. This is one of the four 2-in-1 models that was released with the first wave of the LEGO movie sets. Previously, I've taken a look at Castle Cavalry and the Flying Flusher, which were both some other fun concepts in this 2-in-1 line. This one, the two models are in the corner you can see we have an ice cream van, and then there's this ice cream machine, which is some kind of flying contraption, it looks like. We're equipped with one of the normal villains of the line, a micromanager, as well as a nice little runner. This is the box is the same size as the other boxes of the 2-in-1 sets. It's a little bit thicker actually, which is interesting. I don't know why they did that. Looking at the back of the box, we can see a better view of both of the two models here, and along the bottom inside the film strip we get some views of the functions of the sets, including here that we can see the micromanager has multiple flick fire capabilities. The roof of the van can come off. A better look at our figures, who it seems are Ice Cream Joe, Cardio Carrie, and Ice Cream Mike. There's also the flick fire missiles on the ice cream machine, and there's an ad for the LEGO Movie, the video game, in the corner there. So the box is nothing too new, but what's inside it, we can hope, will be new and exciting. So let's take a look at what we got. As expected, we get some pieces and the normal 3 instruction manuals, which is one for the van, one for the figures and the micromanager, and then one for the ice cream machine. In the middle of those booklets, we could see there's a sticker sheet. This one seems to be a bit bigger than I've seen on past 2-in-1 models. There were also some loose parts inside the box, including this base plate, and then 4 of these slightly transparent colored wire tube things. So let's open up our bags of pieces and take a look at what we've got. So I've looked through the pile of parts here, and a couple jumped out at me. Let's take a look at what we got. This is most certainly a new color. It's a tan version of the Power Miners drill piece, which in this set is meant to look like an ice cream cone, and it sort of does. It fits nicely with the little dome we got here. It's a nice ice cream cone kind of thing. This is a nice recolor. I hope to see it used in other ways. I'm not sure about this piece, whether it's new or not, but I've never seen one before. It's probably been seen on some city set or other, and I'm just ignorant. But even if it is not a new mold, I'm pretty sure it hasn't appeared in pink before. So this is an interesting element, very specific, but again, it'd be cool to see it used in a different way. We do have a 2x2 dome in this sort of pale green color. I'm not sure what the exact name of the hue is, but compared with the lime green, you can see it's a very different shade. It's a really nice color. I think this has first appeared in Friends sets. I don't know if this element has appeared in that color before, but if it has, great. If it hasn't, still I haven't seen one before. We get a 1x4 plate with a smooth section in the middle in lime, which I'm fairly certain we haven't seen. There's some interesting new colors of ice cream. There's lime. There's blue, the Alien Defense Unit blue from the Space Invader, or whatever the theme was called. Their uniforms were that color, and the ice cream uniforms are the same color. And then, of course, there's our favorite Bionicle originated color, Keat Orange. So those are some new hues. We get a popsicle in lime green. I'm not sure if that's new, but if it is, it's nice to see. If it's not, it's also nice to see. Ice cream cone, not new, but not seen often. This is a fun element. And there's also this sort of paper service industry kind of hat which is fairly rare. I think it's probably been on the collectible minifigures, but if you haven't got one in your collection, this is a good way to get it. Lastly, there's the 4x4 plate with a square cut out in the middle, which is probably got a myriad of uses. I don't have any of these in my collection yet, but they're great parts. Nice to have them. Well, that's a look at the parts. I think we'll start off with building the small things in the set. We're gonna take a look at the minifigures and the micromanager. So let's get building. So we've completed our 3 figures as well as the micromanager. Let's take a look at what we made. First off, we have the 2 ice cream employees. We have Ice Cream Joe over here, and then Ice Cream Mike with the hat. So they're both wearing the same sort of uniform, but Mike has the apron on, and Joe's is only to the waist, I guess. Mike has a hat. Joe has a ponytail. They both have nice facial prints, nice body prints. The pink and the blue and the white really go together well. I like the amount of detail that was put into these. It's not as like micro detailed as say some licensed figures you're seeing, but the touches are really nice, like the logos on the polos and whatnot. Then we also get Cardio Carrie, who is dressed in her running attire. She's got a little iPod or something at her waist, and she's wearing some leg warmers, which are just brilliant. It's a great little thing on there. She's got a headband, hair in her ponytail. There's some back printing. She has both back printing on the torso as well as an alternate expression, which is the scared Carrie when she's going on the run of her life away from the micromanager. The colors are nice. The pink and the black set each other off well. And she's a nice running figure. So we also made the micromanager. All 4 of the 2-in-1 sets have included one of these. This one, its particular gimmick is that it has I missed a piece. I just realized there's a sort of a flick fire multi-shot gravity loading magazine in back here. So let's see if that works. We'll try it out right now. Well, that's a great start. I'll give him a second attempt for my sake. As I tried to fire this and it gets stuck in there, it's kind of hard to get it unstuck and load it again. All right, here we go. So this is less effective than could be desired. Yeah, definitely not as nice as it could have been. But it's I guess a cool enough gesture for them to include something like this. It's sort of nice. The micromanager itself is like its compatriots. It's small and black and cubey, and it's got little arms and engines and whatnot. So it's nice, I guess. I prefer to the one in Castle Cavalry with the big claw in front, personally. But these are the minor parts of the set. Let's move on to our first model, which will be the traditional model in this set, the ice cream van. All right, let's start to build. And that's the completed ice cream van. So let's take a look at it. This is definitely a larger and more substantial feeling model than the plumber van from the Flying Flusher. It's really pretty big and hefty. which is really nice. It's an unexpected and pleasant surprise. The ice cream cone on top is really nice, as are the little ones on the sides. There's some really cool detailing all over this model. You have the new kind of standard city truck rear view mirrors. There's some speakers on top for playing the ice cream song. The front section is really nicely grilled and everything. The stickers, there's one with a flavor chart. You can take off the whole lid of the truck and take a look inside here. You can see we have our 2 different flavored ice cream. There's green and blue, I guess, ice creams, and there's also here a freezer box which has in it the popsicles that we saw earlier, which is a really cool feature. It's definitely big enough inside for the ice cream people to stand up in there, and there's also a driver's seat where you can sit the other one down and make the van operable. This is it's a really nice model. It's definitely my favorite of the 2-in-1 traditional models that I've built. It's really it's a nice thing. There's also this blue ice cream I forgot to build. Cardio Carrie seems to be getting some ice cream that she's gonna have to burn off later by running a bit. It's a really fun set, and it's not like anything we've seen Lego do before. We've definitely never seen an ice cream truck. That's one of the cool things about the 2-in-1 models. Some of them, like this and the plumber van, are things that you don't see even with Lego City, which is it's fun and it's whimsical. This van is it's a nice van. It's the color scheming is good. The lines of pink and green are really well designed, well thought. But that's enough about the ice cream van. Let's take it apart and get to work on our second model, the creative ice cream machine. The pretty ice cream van has been taken apart, so now it's time to move on and build the ice cream machine. Let's get started. It's vaguely a plane, I guess. Sort of a double-decker plane. In back, there's a cabin where you could have one of the crew up there, and another 1 or 2 people can fit down below in this part of the ship. It's nice and spacious, open air. There's all kinds of ice cream weapons, I guess. We've got some ice cream here and there, and there's popsicle flick fire missiles, which are nice, I suppose. The big ice cream cone that we saw from the beginning, or the first model, has been turned into an ice cream, laser or some sort of thing like that. As a model, it's nice and heavy, just like with the Castle Cavalry. The main part of that pod racer was really dense because it was made up of a lot of smaller parts that were kind of stacked on top of one another. The same is true here. Inside of this area, there's a lot of small pieces, so there's not it's dense and it's heavy, stable, which is nice. But as opposed to the flying flusher, which the alternative, the creative model, felt really cohesive, I guess. This one feels a little bit all over the place. I mean, it's a really cool concept to have an ice cream attack fighter or plane of some kind, but the details are just kind of messy, and it really feels like some stuff from the ice cream truck has just been reincorporated without any other thought behind it, I guess. Like, this is the exact same thing, just turned backwards, and the speakers are the same, which is cool in that it ties the 2 models together. but maybe just I've been spoiled by the Flying Flusher, which if you haven't seen my review of that, you can check out BZPower's other coverage. It's in there. On the Flying Flusher, details like the toilet seat or the pipes and the water were utilized in different ways, that in different and interesting ways on the creative model, which kept the models tied together, but it also made them it made the second model feel really like a more creative spin on the first one, whereas this is just a plain, a chunky kind of plane with ice cream details sprinkled here and there for whatever reason. The flex tubes are kind of cool, I suppose. This doesn't feel too aerodynamic. I'm not crazy about it. The color scheme from the original model, which is nice and striped and organized, is here kind of subverted. Obviously, you have the same colors, but they're all over the place. So whether or not this model is better than the Castle Cavalry one, I couldn't decide, but I can tell you that the one on the Flying Flusher is it's a more interesting and dynamic model. But this is perfectly nice. It's just doesn't stir me to any excitement. All right, that was my review of the ice cream machine set. It was pretty fun. The original model was definitely better than the creative model, but if you're looking to get some pink, 2 shades, and you're looking for a couple fun new parts like that, then this may be something you want to pick up. Alright, thanks for watching.